it's wrong for people to be doing time. Time's a precious gift. You don't disregard it or waste it. And even if you like do stem cell therapy and you manipulate matter and you clone yourself, you're still wasting time by doing time because you're not honoring the gift of time by doing right by the gift of life, through all of us. And, not to be arrogant, there's a man named Muhammad. He explains it basically. I haven't read the Quran cover to cover and stuff, but he explained that a human is a human for a reason, and a animal is an animal for a reason. That everything has a specific reason throughout time, and that the way it's explained by people that write down the books, it's more of a magical thing. God did this for a reason, and it's not God did this for a reason. There's just a reason for the life and the way life interacts from the essence of existence. And so it's greater than your capacity to perceive your perception of God and how life is symbiotic and how it's sustained. I don't know how to say it without it becoming something magical and then assigned to a human perspective of trying to quantify omniscience with the limited perceptions of our minds. And so one thing I do know for sure, guys, that Christians and Muslims, as they call them, the two main there's a part in the book of Matthew is the model prayer where Jesus talks about how you should keep worship. And if you go to a Catholic church or any church for that matter, where they ask for money and talk about God in the first person and as a possessive pronoun, they act nothing like what Jesus talks about in the model prayer and about, debt and trespass and forgiveness and eternal existence, and appreciation of our eternal existence through holy covenants. And so don't put on a show of what you perceive as your religion. Okay, a religious person, lives a religious life regardless if other people are watching or paying attention or acknowledging and reciprocating. So with me, yeah, people are watching and paying attention because they're scientists and they're sick. Reciprocating? No. Okay. So when the time comes and scientists try to eliminate God with their egos, and scientists try to play omnipotent presence of having greater presence and sight than other people and other people's lives to be judgmental and abusive of them. When that time happens and the man who's the one that's foretold in what they perceive as prophecy or, relativity, as we might say it in more modern context of language and stuff, when the story of myself comes to fruition, it's during a time where people have more access to me than any other person like myself in the history of the world. I'm not a comic book character like Jesus or Muhammad. I'm not turned into a God incarnate like Haile Selassie. I'm not abused and misrepresented like Joseph Smith or others. Okay, this is me. Okay, and I get to be me, and I get to be a good person like Job or Jonah in the stories, and you guys get to ignore it for your egos. In many different ways. I don't know how knowing Rockefeller the way I know him in my context of my communications with him. We've never met. I just had internal communications in my head with him. Is he would lock you all and he'd give you all a chance to play games in hell and get caught in hell and have the option to get out. But so this is very David Rockefeller-esque from what I've had communications with him. So we'll see where everything goes. I'll talk with you guys in the morning. I'm going to load this up. Then I really want to get some sleep because I'm tired and exhausted from all this abuse in this murder corridor. Okay. Get right real soon.